President of Columbia University, Minouche Shafik, is on Capitol Hill today facing questions from lawmakers about anti-Semitism on campus.
Yeah, the school became a hotbed for protests after Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th. Today, Shafik has been talking about the challenges of drawing the line between what kind of speech is and is not allowed. NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Ali Vitali joins us now from her post. Ali, great to see you. So Columbia has this new policy, right, for safe demonstrations. They have a designated space for protests, but the Anti-Defamation League gave the university still a D grade for its efforts to combat anti-Semitism. So what is the president telling lawmakers today?
Well, look, we saw a tense start to this hearing. The hallway that I'm in has really been a hotbed of activity all morning. As you can see, some of the lawmakers are now outside meeting with students who have come down from Columbia. They are here in support of Gaza. They have continued to try to get into the hearing room. Meanwhile, inside the room, we are watching the Columbia president really try to toe that line between what constitutes free speech and what constitutes safety on her campus on this really controversial issue. Listen to just part of what she said to lawmakers today.
We must uphold freedom of speech because it's essential to our academic mission, but we cannot and shouldn't tolerate abuse of this privilege to harass and discriminate. There have been periods in history when anti-Semitism is in abeyance, and they were characterized by enlightened leadership, inclusive cultures, and clarity about rights and obligations. Those are the values I cherish and that I am determined to bring to Columbia.
And so, again, we're seeing Columbia's president testify there, being very careful in her selection of her words, trying to not make the mistakes of the folks who came here before her, the university presidents and heads who came at the end of last year, and several of whom have since left and lost their jobs.
Yeah, I want to stay on that point for a minute, Ali, because specifically you're talking about the presidents of UPenn, Harvard, MIT. They all tried to strike that balance. It was just 4 months ago. And, of course, we saw sort of that explosive hearing by the same House committee. You know, and after that hearing, of course, as you mentioned, those presidents, at least at Harvard and UPenn, they stepped down. So at this point, what has changed? What is different about the environment at this point? And what is different about the stakes now for Shafik?
Well, I think if you talk about the stakes and the environment specifically for this hearing, certainly this issue is still one that is dividing college campuses. Candidly, it's dividing lawmakers up here on Capitol Hill as they try to forge a path forward on what it looks like to have U.S. military and financial aid to Israel amid this ongoing crisis. But one of the things I think that the Columbia University president is in some ways benefiting from here is the fact that now there's a blueprint for what these hearings look like, and she has not been tripped up on some of the same questions that confused or even put her predecessors in hot water. I think that's one of the things that's been clear here today, as it's been tense, but without some of those more viral moments that the other university heads endured.
All right, NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent following it all for us right now, Ali Vitali. Thank you, Ali.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.